What's good, family? What's good, family? It's your boy, Urban Sports Guru. Let me give you my recap for Wildcard weekend. Start off with Vegas and Cincinnati. The game went down in the wire like I anticipated it doing, but Cincinnati was able to pull it out. Vegas has a way of keeping games close, and that's what scared the hell out of me. Um, but watching Cincinnati, they look like a team that's, I want to say, arrived, but arriving. Yeah. I look at Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase. The only thing that can stop them is Jamar Chase dropping the ball. It doesn't look like you can come up with anything one on one that's going to stop them. Because their chemistry, anytime one on one is a go route, and they know exactly where to put the ball every single time. Just like Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams with the back shoulder, they just as good. Just as good. What Joe Burrow sees, he sees, and vice versa, and they execute to perfection. They're going to be extremely tough to deal with. Next week and beyond. I looked at them all year as a team that's probably 1 year ahead of schedule. I don't want to say they arrived, but they're arriving. Definitely. And they have the template that can hurt teams, especially teams that rely on throwing the football because they can pressure the quarterback. Most definitely. If they can just give Joe Burrow somewhat of protection. Because this year, with COVID, and it's just been a zany year, there's going to be a surprise team in the Super Bowl this year. There will be. From the AFC or NFC, one of the Blue Bloods is getting knocked off, and it will be a surprise team in the Super Bowl. Now, New England, they was completely overmatched against Buffalo. Like I said, football is like there's no 7-game series, so eventually talent wins out. So Buffalo did what they had to do. Buffalo do what they do. I mean, basically, they've been blowing teams out all year. It's either been blowout or bust. And what you saw from them was a blowout. I'm not surprised. Now, Philly against Tampa. Tampa couldn't get a team that's more tailor-made for them to whoop on in the playoffs to keep their mojo going. Because Philly got nothing for them. The quarterback position, shout out to Jalen Hurts, but he got nothing for him. And Tampa, the way they pound the run, the way they're able to pound the run defensively and stop you from running the football, Philly had no chance. No chance. Then San Fran versus Dallas, I don't know where to start. I don't know where to start. I told you I don't trust the head coach and I don't trust the quarterback. I mean, even when Dallas does something good, they had the fake punt. Fools everybody in the stadium. And afterwards, you still had the special teams on the field as if they was going to run another play. Why? Didn't try to rush to bring the offense on. It's a delay game. That had to be the dumbest shit ever. Whose idea was this? And then, as I told you, this game was going to be won by San Fran's D-line. And it was. Because San Fran's D-line parked Dallas's running game. And Dak looked very average. Very, very average. Because of it. They sacked him 5 times. There was other plays to be made, and he couldn't make them. Because he was running for his life. And this is with an all-pro left tackle, an all-pro right guard. Yeah. So, Dallas, it warms my heart to see them lose. It really does. It truly, truly does. It makes me feel great. But they just situational football and just everything. This team and Jimmy G was going out of his way in the second half to mess this up. That's what makes it even funnier to me. Pittsburgh was completely overmatched against Kansas City. Completely overmatched. And these are the kind of games that Kansas City needs to get their mojo going because they're going to face a real challenge next week, particularly defensively. Defensively, they have to shore up. Patrick Mahomes has to shore up to protecting the football because you're not going to be able to keep getting away with stuff like that against great teams. You're not. I like the Rams. I like them going into the game because I felt like they had the front necessary to shut down Kyler Murray, and that's exactly what happened. Kyler Murray looked scared. And one of the things that helped out the Rams, and I can't believe it, they spoke about it on the cast, Akers is playing. He played last week. He had a couple of carries. He played last night and looked phenomenal. I've never seen anybody come back like that after a torn Achilles. He's literally the first person I've ever seen do that and come back so fast. 6 months. If he can give them a running game like he was able to give them last night, Rams are capable of beating anybody. Anybody. That's my take. That's my recap. Next week's going to be even crazier. It's your boy over Sports Guru. I'm out. Salute.